Hello, Scorpio. Healing Grasshopper here to do your May 2025 reading. And we are going to start with Lenormand. We've got fish, anchor, cross, fox, and star. So you've got the fish, which indicates like money, sometimes your job, whatever, income, right? Then you have stability. So this is talking about your stability at work, a problem that like a selfish, shady person is getting in the way of your progress, your success. Um, if you have Capricorn in your chart, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, I would definitely go have a look at that because Capricorn had a similar problem. Um, and everyone's gone through that to some degree in the past handful of years where I talk about this a lot. The earth split and the ascension and how not everyone is ascending. And you are clearly in your ascension here. And most of my viewers are, like 99% of them are. Um, and then you come across these low vibrational people who, like the saying goes, you irritate their demons kind of thing. Like they're in such a low vibration that they can't stand your high vibration. So they do their best to sabotage you. Um, yeah. And Six of Pentacles, this came out like the same sort of message for Gemini, where Gemini is on this soaring ascension, and Spirit was like, but be sure not to be in your head about it. Like don't let it inflate your head type of thing. Like yes, you're ascending. Yes, are on a higher plane than the fox here, but you are no better than the fox. The fox is just in a different stage of ascension than you are. And I made the analogy with Gemini and if you have Gemini in your chart as well, dominant in your chart, sun, moon, rising, north node, I would have a look at that too. Where, well, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Let's get to the rest of this sentence. Um, yeah, you're gonna have to bear with me because yeah, I was just asking Spirit to slow it down. Spirit's got a whole lot to say, so sometimes the downloads come a little fast for me to catch them all. Magician, very nice. Under the cross, beautiful. One more, and then I'll talk about this analogy. I just wanted to see where Spirit was going to go here. Both of these? No, this one. This one. Okay. Yes, beautiful. Okay. So the analogy that I was talking about was um the difference between you and the fox is that you're just on a higher rung of ascension. That I liken it to grade school, right? A senior on a high school is no better than a kindergartner. They're just in different places in life. That's you. Just because you're a senior doesn't make you any better. They're going to get to that spot eventually. And maybe not in this lifetime, though, but their soul will get there eventually. So, this is Spirit saying be sure to adjust your view of yourself as often as possible because sometimes we can get frustrated with the fox. and think of the fox as being beneath you, and they should have better self-awareness, and why don't they do this or that or the other? Because they're just lower vibrational, that's all. And Six of Pentacles is reminding you of that. Magician is right under the cross. The cross is a problem. The magician is easily able to overcome those problems. So, and the cross is often like a burden that you feel in your own head and heart, but oftentimes is worse than you actually see it, you know? And it doesn't matter. It's just the way you feel about this problem, which is feels not good. Ace of Cups is about love, divine love. Be generous in your manifestation with divine love, right? Because the fox will test us and piss us off, but we need to always gather ourselves in and remember that we need to put out love and not anger and hate and that kind of thing, resentments. And we have to remember every single one of my viewers are light workers, whether you know it or not. That's why you're here. We're all light workers in training. And we're every day trying to get better in our ascension and are helping others ascend. That does not mean that you're responsible for the fox's ascension. It means that you are the leader and you need to lead by example. And you can't lead by example by stooping to their level, right? What else we got? Two of Cups. This is about camaraderie and being on the same level vibrationally with someone. Um, Hold on. Let's get the next two cards and finish the sentence. Both of these? Okay. Upright? Yes, both of them upright. Hanged man in the center. Yeah. This is all about you still. This is spirit supporting what I just said about you being the bigger person. When you trying to do your best to have them vibrate on your level, which is a tall task when you're talking about a fox in very low vibration. But again, the leading by example in the hopes that you might trigger at least a little bit of their ascension. That doesn't mean that you necessarily have to stick around and see that the results are there. You're going to plant your seed and move on. Um, but I think you get what I'm saying here. Hanged man is about your perspective of things. And the next card is Four of Cups, right under Ace of Cups, divine love, but you not really seeing the divine love. You see, here's the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups appears in the Four of Cups here. The hands with the chalice coming out of the cloud is the same thing here. This is you not really seeing the divine love. You're not feeling the love. And this is the acknowledgement from spirit that you don't always feel the love or able to muster up the love when you're dealing with a fox. Because foxes are irritating. In the moment, you would much rather punch the fox in the face than to send them love. We're only human. That's the way it feels. But again, we are light workers, and we are adepts at overcoming those primordial feelings of our ego, our root chakra, and overcoming that, and our lower chakras, right? And overcoming those with our heart chakra. That's what light workers are for. We're supposed to work in our upper chakras and help other people do that as well. Nine of Swords. Okay, and this one too? Here. Yeah. Very similar messages with a lot of their signs. Nine of Swords under the Two of Cups is you intellectually knowing, accepting what I'm telling you. But it's a different story to implement it. Nine of Swords, it's like, yes, yes, I know, but oh, this is driving me crazy. That's okay, you'll get there. Listen, it could be as simple as just letting them act the way they act. You're not going to engage in arguments with this fox. Just don't let them stoop to your level. If they, feel like they're winning, let them, enjoy the W. You don't have to win every battle, that kind of thing. It's like a child, you know. You're not going to get bent out of shape and get all upset about what a toddler does, right? Because they're toddlers. You know that's what they do. They don't know any better. Foxes certainly don't know any better. They are very firmly rooted in their lower chakras and have very little of their upper chakras engaged. Mm, Wait, what am I feeling here? Any of these? This one. This one. Okay. So we've got Page of Wands. Oh, so beautiful. Like I said, Nine of Swords, you intellectually acknowledging that you need to be generous and high vibrational and everything, but you saying it's easier said than done. You feel the way you feel. But then this is you listening to what spirit is telling you and implementing it anyway, right? Because you're a light worker. That's what we do. Nine of Pentacles. This came out for Gemini too, in the same spot. This is you taking the high road and focusing on your path and arriving at your material success and your goals in life and not letting the fox drag you down and amplify your cross. Reversed? Yes. Reversed? No. Again, Two of Swords is talking about, I don't know how to deal with this. This is exactly what I was talking about here. Like, yeah, easier said than done. I don't know how to deal with this fox. This fox is getting on my nerves. You know. So again, who is the fox? The fox is a person, for most of you at work, or someone who is observing your success and your progression towards your goals, who has not found the way to manifest for themselves, who are envious of what they're viewing with you. And they're doing everything they can to get in the way and stop it. So this is, I don't know what's going on here, how to deal with this. I'm busy over here trying to build my goals, right? Eight of Pentacles. I need three more, please, Spirit. Reversed? No. This is you. I don't know what to do. I'm I got a lot on my plate here, is what this is saying. Which is always when curveballs come, right? When you have a lot on your plate, you're focused on something and then something outside of your control happens. And you're like, really? Do I really need this right now? Queen of Pentacles. Remember who you are. You are the great manifester. You are elevated. You are high vibrational. You know, you're the magician who has, you know, excellent perspective and love in her heart and puts all of those together to easily manifest for herself so she can sit and enjoy the what she's created. Nine of Pentacles, same energy. You're getting there, Scorpio. Oh, and you know what? Oh, look at the worlds. Lovely. The card under it too, both. Okay. I've also not addressed the fact that you are Scorpios too. That's part of the problem. Scorpio energy, you guys do not do well when someone is wronging you. You know, you are, I just clenched my teeth. Like you guys clench your teeth and you're pissed when people do things to you, and you never forget it either. This is Scorpio. Part of this karmic lesson is you are overcoming your primordial carnal urges. And by carnal, I mean anger and not necessarily violence. In some cases, maybe. But low vibrational actions. Scorpio does not feel right unless Scorpio has balanced out their own lives. Like someone, an eye for an eye, right? Someone has done something to you, you're itching to get them back. But you will wait very patiently to get them back, Scorpio. So, yeah, do not mess with the Scorpio Lord Fox, please. All right. So, but there's a warning all throughout this reading that you've got to curb that thought, Scorpio, because that's low vibrational. You are on your way in your ascension. Engaging in revenge is going to lower your vibration and kind of set you back. You don't want to do that. Okay, so we're going to overcome that scorpionic instinct and allow the universe to take care of this fox. You've got too much to do. You've got too much on your plate than to be dealing with foxes. Let the fox be a fox and keep it pushing. Move on. You've got the world's. Wait, did I ask? This is not reversed, is it? How about the one? No. Again, what did I say about you? Ain't nobody got time for this. This is the spirit saying, here, you're right. You've got a lot to do. This is what you're doing next. Let's focus on what you're doing. The world is you ascending, you moving through a portal. You're changing paradigms to something more elevated, high vibrational, blessing, something better for yourself. Don't let the fox keep you from this portal. Advice cards? No. Okay, guys? Very high vibrational message here, Scorpio. High vibrational, my beautiful Scorpios. Very nice. Okay, I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys in the comment section. I love engaging with you guys and I answer everybody with glee, okay? Because I love my viewers. Um, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. So every single sub is very much appreciated. So thank you in advance. Okay, I will speak to you soon, my Scorpios. Love, light, and many blessings.